All right, so this is something that I didn't know, and it's interesting that it was turned on by default for some weird reason. So what is this? This is not a glitch. Basically, I just find out from you guys in the comments that this is a aerodynamic flow, aerodynamic flow. But the question is, why was it turned on by default? And another question that I have, why is it only on a certain airplanes? Like on a Boeing 747, you don't see this. On some other airplanes like CJ4 Citation, you don't see this. So why is it on a certain airplanes that you see this? Like on A320, A321, and A310 and 737 Boeing. So that still doesn't explain like why is it only on certain like why not on all of the airplanes? Okay, if I want to see the airflow, aerodynamic airflow, well then I want to see aerodynamic airflow on all of the airplanes. But anyway, long story short, you go to the settings. It doesn't really matter why. Look, I don't want to go into you know trying to figure out. That's for the Asobo to tell me why is this turned on default. Why isn't this turned off on default? Why is it turned on default? So maybe that's a question for the Asobo, not a question for me. I'm not a developer. So basically, you go to flight interference, and I'm on a PlayStation 5, by the way. I never touched the flight interference, never. And why is this turned on? I didn't turn it on, but it was aerodynamic visualization. Visualization. Why is this turned on? I don't remember turning it on. I mean, I would. Remember if I turned it on. I didn't. I just got this like 3 days ago. This game on the PlayStation 5. So, but anyway, you need to turn this off. That's basically what you need to do. There might be a glitch where it turns on by itself. So when you purchase the video game, do yourself a favor. Go through settings and check the flight interference and make sure that your aerodynamic visualization is turned off, and then you won't see this anymore. So basically, that's what you have to do. This is a short video. I'm not going to spend too much time on this video. I just wanted to clarify that it's not aliens, that it's not Disclosure Day. Okay, it's not Spielberg aliens. It's just this is the issue, the aerodynamic visualization. So my question to you guys and to Asobo, mainly to Asobo developers, why is this turned on default? Because that's what I've got. When I purchased this game, this was turned on default without my knowledge. And also, why is it only certain airplanes that this is turned on? Why is it only A320 and A321? Why not Boeing 747? Why not CJ4? Why not all these other airplanes? Why only specific airplanes that this turns on? So there's still some unanswered questions here, but this is for the Asobo that I'm asking. If anybody from Asobo developers looks at this is PlayStation 5. Maybe you guys can explain to me, first of all, number one, the question I have, why does this turn on by itself on default when you download the game? Why is this on the default? That's number one. And number two, why is it only on a certain airplanes? Why not on every airplane? Why not on Boeing 747? But it's specific airplanes that this turns on. So there's still some unanswered questions that I have, for Asobo. Maybe they can address this issue. I don't know. But anyway, I did not know about this. I mean, how was I supposed to know? How were you supposed to know? It's your first time buying this game on a PlayStation 5. How are you supposed to know? So, flight interference is where you need to go, and then you need to turn this off. And I guarantee you, the people who are telling me about this problem, I'm sure they had the same issue too. They didn't know why this was happening, and then they find out from somebody who has already fixed this problem. So now I'm letting you know, okay, well, now I know what the problem is, but the only way I was able to find out was from you guys. So I appreciate you guys letting me know about this problem. Appreciate you guys leaving the comment and letting me know. Um, and I'm glad that we finally got to the bottom of this. But still, I have a question for the Asobo. Yes, we now know what the issue is. We now know what we have to do. Hopefully you guys will share this video so everybody else understands. It's the flight interference aerodynamic visualization. This is basically what you have to take care of. You have to turn this off. But still, before I go, the question still remains. For the Asobo development team, why is this on the default? When I download my PlayStation 5 version of this game, why is this on the default? It shouldn't be on the default, turned on. It should be turned off. Everything should be turned off on default. It's number one. Number two, why is it only on a certain airplanes that the airflow shows up? It doesn't show up on a Boeing 747. It doesn't show up on a CJ4 Citation. Why is it only on Airbus's A320, A321, and then Boeing 737? So those are the two questions that I have. All right. Other than that, well, there you have it. I hope this helps you guys. And I want to say big thanks to those of you who left a comment to help me with this. I appreciate that. I really do. So now, thanks to you helping me out, now I can spread the word and let others know, hey, it's not a glitch. It's actually this settings, whatever, default bug. I still call it a bug because why is it turned on default? Maybe Asobo needs to patch an update where this is not turned on default, where everything is turned off on default. And that's what default means. It should be turned off. Let me choose manually what I want to turn on. All right, so there you have it. That's the video, just a short little video, okay? I'm again, big thanks to those of you who told me about this. Now I can share it, spread the word, let everybody else know this is the problem, this is the issue. So, okay. But again, there's still two questions that remains for the Asobo team. Hopefully you will share this to the Asobo. Please share this to the Asobo team so the Asobo can look at this video and maybe they can fix this. Like I said, two questions for the Asobo if you're watching. Number one, why is this happening on the default? Okay, how am I supposed to know? It's the flight interface. A lot of people will not know that unless somebody tells them. So this shouldn't be turned on by default. It should be turned off when you download the game on default. So why is this turned on? That's my question. You need to fix this. It shouldn't be turned on by default. It should be turned off. So that's the number one. The question number two, why is it only on specific airplanes like Airbuses and the Boeing 737? Why not on a Boeing 747? I tested it yesterday. It was not showing on a Boeing 747. I tested it on the CJ4 Citation, doesn't show up. So it only shows up on a certain airplane. So there's two questions I have for you. So maybe you guys can look into this and fix this. So next time around, maybe you can patch an update. So all I want to say is this to the Asobo. The default should be default. Everything should be turned off. I should be the one that goes through the settings and then manually select what I want to select. So maybe you guys need to look into that. When you patch the next update for the PlayStation 5, make sure that everything gets default turned off. Let us choose what we want to choose manually. So that way I don't think there's a bug. Because I couldn't believe it. Like I turn on the switches and lights and everything, and then you see all these green lines going around, right? So maybe this is something the Asobo can address and fix this, Again, this is just a feedback. It's not a negative feedback. It's just a genuine feedback to the Asobo. Okay, because I didn't know until someone told me. And that's why I'm making this video. That's why I'm sharing this video. So for those of you who don't know and were clueless like I was, maybe, you will know now. And spread the word and let everybody else know that, hey, it's not a glitch. But again, Asobo, please, make sure that you fix this. I checked my other PlayStation 5 that's in my bedroom. Same issue. It was turned on by default. So I already know it wasn't me. I didn't turn it on. It was done by default. So why is this happening by default? When I download this game, anybody who downloads this game, this should not be turned on by default. So you need to patch a quick little update, a short little update, just to fix this so it's turned off by default. Because a lot of people who have think about it this way. People who have no clue. It's the first time playing this game. What are they going to say? They're going to think just what I thought. They're going to think, oh, this is a glitch. Until somebody educates them and tells them, like they told me, it's not a glitch. It's actually flight interference aerodynamic visualization. Remember, developers, it is your job to get this sorted out, to get this fixed. It is not my job as a consumer to have to figure this out. That is your job. So I don't have to figure that out. Your job is to make sure everything's running smooth. And this is just my feedback. Just me giving you a genuine feedback. It's not a criticism. It's just a common sense, genuine feedback. And that's it. Other than that, I'm glad that this is fixed, that this is taken care of. So please do share this video so other people know about this. They probably don't know about it. But now with this video, if you do share this video, they will know about it. And then more people will make more videos about this, so more people will know about it. It's like a domino effect. But that only happens if you guys are sharing the video. So share this video. Okay? Thank you very much. Happy holidays. And I will see you on the next video. And possibly whenever I do a next live stream. Whenever that is. Maybe in the morning. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to stream tonight, because I'll probably be tired. If I'm not tired, okay, I will live stream. But if I'm tired, then most likely after midnight, maybe I will do a live stream. But make sure you select a notification bell, please, guys. Notification bell, it's a must-have. Select notification bell. This is the only way that you'll be able to catch up with my stream when I'm streaming at that moment. I don't want you to come in at the very last end of my live stream. That I'm wrapping up the show and then it's over. So click the notification bell. It will notify you when I am online. Okay? Thank you for watching, and I will see you on either a live stream or the next video. Thank you.